Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm trying out this selfie stick my aunt just gave me for my birthday. It's pretty cool. I done flipped my phone the other direction, so normally when I'm on, I guess y'all's right. Now I'm on the left. Wait, I may be on y'all's right and on my left. I don't know. Regardless, it's the opposite direction than what I'm used to filming on when I'm on my phone. So, yeah, I just have to remember that when I use it. Flip my phone open, we're good. So now I gotta look down here instead of up here. But it's working. I like it. And it's got a tripod attached to the selfie stick. Whew. I'm about to be using this thing everywhere. Y'all can call me crazy, because I probably borderline am. But I heard something back here and thought, let me walk through here. I really think it was a deer. Because I was going to pick one of the trails to take to close out this video in this birthday vlog. And the noise decided for me that I would come on this part of the trail instead, because I heard something. I saw a deer cross in front of me like day before yesterday to enter this park. So we mostly see deer, so I'm never like afraid of anything crazy being out here. But yeah, I was hoping that I saw something, maybe a deer. We do have coyotes though, so I should probably watch that a little bit more than not. As long as it's not snake, I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna close out this video. I enjoyed my time yesterday with my family. It was a great plan. I really, really loved there was so much thought put into it. Like they hit it right on the head in terms of what I would enjoy activity wise, and just spending quality time with them. Y'all know, as I'm really big on quality time and affirmations, and so yeah, that was perfect. And it was a first for all of us. We have been locked down this entire time, really limited to just ourselves, our household members. And so to really see my mom, and I'm just going to put it out there, take the initiative of doing something I know she was extremely uncomfortable with, and share first with us was really dope. I mean, I think she aced it. I mean, there's some hiccups along the way in terms of adjusting to like mentally, okay, how do you adjust when things arise and don't go according to plan? My bad, y'all. I'm so tired. I dip under stuff when I'm walking. And so, yeah, I think she aced it in terms of adapting and doing what's best under that circumstance. And I think that this was a great starter trip for those who have been kind of practicing similar to what we have, and you're not comfortable being in big crowds just yet. It wasn't crowded. People weren't toppling over each other. You had your own space. There was plenty of room to socially distance. And as you can see in the video, we masked up. We literally only took the mask off to eat. And so that's what we were comfortable with. Now, when I'm in the woods, I'm by myself, I don't wear a mask. I think it's fine. These trees are working everything out for us. In fact, if we stop cutting them, we'll probably see less and less of this virus mutating just because they're cleaning the air. So yeah, I think it went really well. I can't wait to go back. We were getting so hype about the golf, the what do they call it, putt and all of that. Like, we want to go back and do a bit of golfing. And so yeah, I definitely think we got another trip due. We didn't get to do the Golden Bridge, which from my understanding my mom and bro had planned for us to do, and I kind of ruined their plans a little bit, and because I really wanted to, for whatever reason, I really wanted to just spend this birthday alone, like on the actual day though, not the day that we actually went. So it was perfect that way. But yeah, some part of me just wanted to have a little bit of alone time. Those plans kind of shifted due to the weather. Even here it's a bit cloudy. Like, we have a little bit of the sun peeking through, but it's cloudy. We are expecting some severe storms pretty soon this evening, tonight. So yeah, where I was going, very nice Airbnb. In fact, it's brand new.
just recently finished it, constructing it and everything. But like, they're considered very high risk and are warning people to gear up and have a game plan. So I was like, I don't want to be out there and have to deal with tornadoes, you know. Yeah, that's kind of what took place, but I postponed it, rescheduled it, and so I will be going there, but just not on the day that I planned, which I'm not sad about because I really enjoyed my birthday with the fam. So to close this video out, I thought, let me just do a bit of reflecting and bring y'all along on maybe 5 things I've learned this year. So the first one, I'll say, being 28 years old, I've learned myself really well. I actually am super proud to see the me that I am just unfold and live in my truth. Like, being able to just wake up and choose me every day and not view it as being selfish or just any of the negative connotations with putting yourself first. So I've grown very comfortable with me. I've always been comfortable with me, but I've grown very comfortable with accepting my flaws, accepting what triggers me, accepting different things that I like and don't like about me, and just walking in that. Whatever Trinice is, that's what I'm embodying every single day, and it's been years of me doing that, but each year there seems to be a new level of growth. Wind's picking up. There seems to be a new level of growth and understanding of what version I'm presenting in that age. So that's one thing. The second thing I'll say I've learned for sure is God a lot more. My walk in my journey spiritually it just continues to elevate. I know that sometimes it's very uncomfortable when you're in pursuit of something bigger than yourself, the creator of yourself, as I believe. And so I know that it's not easy. It hasn't been easy for me. When challenges arise, it's always a matter of choosing what's best for you in that moment. And sometimes even when you're choosing what's best, it's still not what's best. It's a learning curve there. So I've had to be gentle with myself, respect my understanding and my maturity level in terms of my response in those moments where I feel like I didn't present the best version of me, and just work from there. If it is an apology that's needed, that's what I extend. If it's time that's needed or distance that's needed, that's what I apply. And so I mean, just learning that has been a true eye-opener. Thirdly, I'd say nature for sure. Y'all have seen me out in this quite some time now. But yeah, nature, learning nature, being an observer of nature, and really getting some of the bigger concepts of life simplified. That's a blessing. I think that all too many of us pass up on a day-to-day basis. Like, if you watch an ant long enough, or any insect, or even birds, you'll learn something just in the way that it is performing. Something will strike you. Even conversations I've had around plants with people who are plant people and not, like, something comes out of those conversations that is just mind-blowing to me, and I just apply it. I end up feeling like, yo, it was just meant for me to take that from that experience and that conversation. So nature has definitely been awesome. Y'all, patience. Patience would be the next thing. I've had to be extremely patient with myself and others. Have I always been able to? No. Have I gotten it right each time? No. And that's with myself or others. But my strive to be more patient and understanding why people do what they do, how they love, how they express themselves, and even just their way of thinking and how it differs from mine. The objective is not to change that person. I've always lived in that standard of not really necessarily wanting to change people, but wanting them to understand why I'm respond in the way that I am, to get a better understanding of how I, love, how I learn, how I understand, how I process things. Not to change, but it's to offer perspective that's came out in arguments, that's came out in conversation with people, that's came out in just everyday performance in my action. Anything that I do, I'm always trying to offer perspective. And so patience has definitely afforded me that, though, because it takes for you to apply patience to actually see someone else's perspective on something. Because if you just rush in offering only yours or expecting people to, respond in a certain way, you won't get it because you're not patient enough to sit still, listen not to respond, but to actually listen and observe a person's behavior and mannerism, to learn that it's just a difference there, and it's nothing you can change because that is the way that person is built. So yeah, that's something that I've learned. And then patience and simply, that's where I saw that deer, and I just heard something, so I'm pretty sure there's one back there. But patience, as in, not expecting things to happen overnight. That's been big for me since graduating from college. I've been one that's been extremely like disappointed in the outcomes of things because, like every other college student that gets that degree, you think that that's going to pave the way for you to. Sorry, I got something in my eye. For you to just reach that next level, and that level of security that you didn't have before you got the degree. It don't quite work that way. It takes grind. It takes a hustle mentality, not a no sleep, no rest mentality. Let me be clear about that. But it does take a mentality of someone who's willing to get up and do the very thing that's not producing the outcome in that moment, in belief that it one day will. And so that's something that I've had to learn, to be is more patient with the process and appreciate it. So yeah, that will be, I think, number 4. I think that was 4 I've mentioned. So he talked about, walking in myself, my relationship with God, nature, patience. The last and final thing, but certainly not the least, I would have to say is, hmm, what's the 5th and final thing I would say? Wow, I don't know. Maybe 4 is all I have. I don't want to force a 5th. Maybe 4 is all I have, but I'm excited to see 28. I thank God for blessing me with another year of life, giving me a new lease on this property he loaned me. I vow to definitely take care of my body. My body, I do view as a temple. I don't give people access to it just freely. I value my body physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and also from a health and wellness standpoint. I really value it, and so I vow to always look at it as such. And then in addition to that, we forget the mind is an attachment of it and actually makes everything else flow and function properly. So mental health will continue to be at the forefront of me while I'm in existence and in this shell. And I vow to definitely continue to contribute to the good in life. Even if I gotta walk along and doing that, some things you gotta get out and do to inspire others to do as well. And so I'm gonna keep doing my cleanups. I'm gonna keep connecting with strangers and communities. I'm gonna keep trying to plant more trees. I'm gonna keep encouraging people to grow their own food. I am going to just keep doing all of the things that I have deemed as good and that has produced good. Even if it's just putting a smile on someone's face because they were able to grow something they didn't think they could, or just simply biking around the city and going to state parks, seeing more of this world that God has created, taking in more of the peaceful moments, isolating myself when I can't hear beyond my mind. I'm going to continue to do those things, because I found that it has worked tremendously. Yeah, I feel like the best me right now. I can't even put it into words, but I know that I didn't get here alone, man. It was all God's doing. And so for that, I humbly thank my King, um, and I just walk in that. I thank y'all so much for rocking with me on this channel. More content is definitely coming. We're going to vlog more. I'm going to take y'all along in my journeys. And we got some projects coming up that I think are really going to be dope. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Go look at the previous content. But the stuff moving forward is going to look a lot different in terms of the type of projects I'll be doing and the edits I'll be making and others, because I'm not going to always edit it. That's another thing I've learned. Maybe that's my fifth thing. Learning that you don't have to manage everything. It's good to, call in help in areas where you don't have the time or energy to do it. Just to alleviate your plate. Definitely subscribe, like this video, and tell someone about it, man, because we're going to be doing some more stuff, and I'd love for those you think would appreciate this content actually tune in to come on over to this channel and watch the content. Like I always leave you guys, be blessed, and every day that God gives you, your life is full of purpose. Until next time, deuces.
Go, 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 go.
The winds are picking up, y'all. Look, the trees going crazy. It's about to storm out here. I'll make it back for sure.
And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.